Currently in October, flowering in July and August, lotus flowers are still maintaining strong vitality. Even in the snowing cold winter, these lotus flowers will survive in natural environment. Cultivated land for rice farming usually has a lot of moisture, and so forming good ponds are easy to make in these favorable environmental conditions. Located in Heung City, Lotus theme park are well placed with various types of lotus flowers. In the future, by composing eco-friendly destination, this park will have possibility of development. Especially, large and small facilities with a harmonious appearance are placed with a pond where lotus flowers grow in the background. Lotus and perennial plants of the genus Lotus. Water lilies have leaves attached to the water, while lotus flowers have stems extending above the water and leaves floating in the air. A flower native to India. When you think of a lotus, it is easy to think of it as an aquatic plant floating on a pond, but it actually grows in the mud of rice paddies and swamps. It is used not only for ornamental purposes but also for edible and medicinal purposes, so the stem of the lotus root, is often used as food in Korea. For this reason, sometimes when you go to rural areas in the summer, you can find places where lotus flowers are grown in large quantities instead of rice. The flowers are beautiful and fragrant, so lotus festivals are held frequently. It is often confused with water lilies, which are native to Egypt, but distinguishing them is easier than you might think. The leaves of lotus flowers stick out above the water, but the leaves of water lilies stick close to the water. According to academic standards, lotus, nelumba, and water lily, nymphaea, are completely different from the class level. The lotus is from the family Lotus of the order Protea, and the water lily is from the family Lily of the order Protea. This fact was revealed in 1995. In terms of phylogeny, the lotus is closer to the macadamia than to the water lily, and is closer to the plantain tree as an existing plant species. Colors vary. They are called pink lotus, white lotus, yellow lotus, and blue lotus, but they are actually closer to purple. Lotus leaves have the property of repelling water, so when rainwater fills up to a certain extent, they fall down. It also doesn't get wet with muddy water. And scientists studied the structure of lotus leaves, which have these properties, to create tableware and cloth that never gets wet. An ordinary lotus leaf is large enough to cover a person's face. But a leaf lotus that has grown rapidly can exceed the height of a person even out of the water, and the leaves are large enough to be used as an umbrella. Of course, you have to go to the water to pick lotus leaves, but on rainy days, the water rises, making it difficult to actually use them as umbrellas. Sometimes people say they saw lotus leaves growing on the ground, but it is very likely that they were confused with taro.